Alright, thank you for coming to listen to me talk to you about meetings today. Have you ever found yourself drooling or doodling in a meeting and wondering what on earth you were doing there and why you're wasting your time when you could be doing something constructive or anything else at all? Sometimes even meetings about things that we enjoy or find interesting can turn into a torturous exercise in self-control if they are not managed correctly. From the meeting about the work project to the meeting with the church group to coordinate the next missionary trip, we all have meeting obligations. I can't even count the number of meetings I am in every week where I find myself wishing I could just get back to my desk and accomplish something. In my roles as both human resources and marketing coordinator, I'm required to attend up to 5 meetings each week. And sometimes I spend entire days moving from one meeting to the next. Many managers at Perdido Beach Resort run effective meetings. In these meetings, agendas have been provided, there are clear goals, and information has been provided prior to the meeting to allow all the participants time to prepare for questions and gather information that might be needed. Today, I will explain the various kinds of meetings, the roles that are required for a meeting to be successful, and offer information that will help meeting planners provide the most benefit for all participants. I am sure that you are asking yourself, am I really listening to a speech about a meeting? Merriam-Webster defines a meeting as a gathering of people for a particular purpose, such as to talk about business. These gatherings can give business colleagues a chance to exchange information, plan activities, decide further actions, or to take actions on previously agreed upon ideas or suggestions. In general, most projects or activities at a business will require a meeting or multiple meetings to execute the plan successfully. To hold an effective meeting, the meeting coordinator should make sure that there is a clear objective or reason for having the meeting in the first place. The meeting should have a clear-cut purpose. Why are you asking your coworkers and colleagues to take time out of their workday to join you? Before a meeting organizer plans a meeting, they should ask if it is a necessary meeting. Does a group need to be convened, or can information that you need be obtained by sending an email to the pertinent decision makers? Once a meeting coordinator determines that they must gather a group of people to discuss ideas and information further, then the coordinator should determine who to invite to the meeting. Many people feel that they can accomplish more and be more creative when a group is together so that they can bounce ideas off each other. To be conscientious of the business's resources and other people's time, the meeting coordinator should invite the least number of people they can to effectively hold the meeting. Executive level managers should only be included if they request to be included or if they will be required to make a decision on moving the project or idea forward. Meetings should include the following people: a coordinator, a leader, a secretary, and in some cases, a minute minder. The meeting coordinator will invite all the attendees and set the date and time and place. This person should also prepare and distribute an agenda for the meeting. Often this person is also the meeting leader as well and will take charge in the meeting and keep the group on task following the agenda and bringing the group back to the agenda if it gets off topic. A secretary should record the pertinent information from the meeting: the participant names, date and time of the meeting, any decisions made, and general notes about discussions should be recorded and distributed to all meeting attendees after the meeting. The secretary should keep good notes on any assigned work and who it has been assigned to. In some meetings, where there might be conflict or lots of differences of opinion, a minute minder will be required. The role of the minute minder is to keep the discussion moving forward and to give each person who wishes to speak an equal amount of time to do so. This person can also act as the timekeeper for the meeting and remind the meeting leader when the meeting has run over its scheduled time. The meeting coordinator should create an agenda, and if there is also a meeting leader, they should stick to the agenda as closely as possible. Items that should always be included in the agenda are the specific topics that will be addressed in the meeting, the date and time of the meeting, and a goal or objective for the meeting. The leader or coordinator should have an idea of how long they wish to spend on each topic and schedule the meeting for the time needed to address all the topics. It is important to send the agenda to the meeting attendees ahead of time so that they can be prepared for the meeting. It is also important to be respectful of the meeting attendees' time. If a leader or coordinator plans a meeting that should last 30 minutes, then they should adjourn the meeting no later than 5 minutes past the end time. Now that you know how to plan and coordinate a meeting, you should know how to attend a meeting and be a good participant if you're not a coordinator or the leader. If a meeting coordinator has taken the time to invite you to their meeting, you should be honored and know that they are interested in your input. First, as a meeting attendee, you should prepare for the meeting by reading the agenda prior to arriving in the meeting. Make sure that you know what the meeting is about and do your homework or research prior to going to the meeting. If after reading the agenda prior to the meeting you are unclear what your role will be in the meeting, call the meeting coordinator and ask them. The meeting coordinator will also be able to tell you what their expectations are. Research any information that you're unsure about from the agenda. Make a list of questions that you have after reading through the agenda and bring the information that you have or that you want to share with the group to the meeting. Make copies if necessary. Make sure that you arrive on time. As a meeting attendee, you don't want to be responsible for holding up a meeting and wasting your coworkers' time. If you are unable to attend the meeting, make sure that you decline early and let the meeting coordinator know that you will not be able to attend. This will give the coordinator plenty of time to reschedule if they feel that you are a key component to the meeting. Leave your electronics at your desk. As a meeting attendee, you should just take a pen and paper to a meeting to take key notes and record actions that you should take to move a project or activity along. Electronic devices are very tempting and often create distractions, not only for you, but also for other meeting attendees. If you must carry your cell phone with you, make sure that it is silenced and stored in a pocket or in your lap. It should not be on the table. Meetings are a part of most everyone's life. From business to family gatherings to church meetings or even book clubs, meetings can help groups accomplish a lot if they are run effectively. In this speech, I have addressed how to coordinate a meeting, who should be involved in a meeting, and how to be an effective attendee in a meeting. Hopefully with this knowledge, you will run more effective meetings and also be better at attending meetings. Thank you.